even more insane figures in the following decade, with almost 7,900 robberies in 1990 and 9,388 the year after. A real epidemic of armed robbery with its epicenter in the far west of the United States, Los Angeles, the city that has become known as the national capital of bank robbery. An unenviable title, we may say. When it comes to attracting tourists, we've seen better. But believe me, the City of Angels deserved this distinction. In fact, you only have to look at crime rates at the time to understand. Remember when I told you that 1991 recorded over 9,300 robberies? Well, a quarter of that staggering figure came from Los Angeles County alone. Yep, 2,355 robberies in that single year. Worse, it's not even the highest total the city has ever recorded, because we still have 1992, when the peak was reached this time, with 2,641 armed robberies. That's roughly 7 bank robberies a day, or one every working hour. Just imagine. Moreover, there were so many of them in the 80s and 90s that Hollywood took an interest in the phenomenon, producing some of the greatest bank robbery films set in Southern California. Point Break, actually, released in 1991, and above all, the benchmark in bank robbery films, released in 1995, Heat. At the time, Los Angeles was suffering from an ever-increasing number of robberies. If the rates were alarming, what was even more so was the brutal violence with which gangsters operated during these armed robberies. Most of them were equipped as if they were going to war. Machine guns, assault rifles, bulletproof vests. It seemed that with this new wave of robbers, the end justified the means, and nothing could stop them from stealing the loot they had set their sights on. So much so, in fact, that some thought that if they had to kill, they would. What turned bank robberies into recurrently violent operations in Los Angeles was that famous robbery on September 5th, 1991. On this particular day, 2 men, members of a bank robbery gang well known to the police as the West Hills Bandits, enter a Wells Fargo branch in the Tarzana district of Los Angeles. Heavily armed and wearing masks, they paradoxically demonstrate a disconcerting civility when it comes to robbery. They gather customers and employees together, telling them quite naturally, "Enjoy the show." In less than 2 minutes, the establishment is robbed. True professionals, there was no doubt about it, and courteous too, since as they left the premises, they gave the hostages a cheerful, "Thanks, everyone." The 2 robbers left thrilled, with quite a haul in their pockets. $437,000, a record loot for the Los Angeles jurisdiction at the time, which would, alas, be mistakenly revealed to the general public by a bank employee. Because it was from that moment on that things really took a turn for the worse. For among those tipped off were some of the city's criminals who were already licking their chops when they heard how much had been stolen. They now had proof that it was possible to make large sums of money by robbing banks in Los Angeles. Such was the case with Robert Sheldon Brown, aka Casper, a prominent member of the Crips gang, who figured that robberies might indeed be a good business idea. Within weeks, he sent dozens of armed teenage gangs to rob the city's banks. These kids, often as young as 13, would wreak havoc on any bank they passed. Unlike the West Hills Bandits, who were polite and meticulous, these kids were nervous, undisciplined, and above all, extremely violent. The baby bandits, as the FBI came to call them, would appear in the banks firing bursts of bullets at the ceiling when it wasn't at themselves or their accomplices. When they attacked, no one was spared. Sometimes tellers were needlessly beaten with rifle butts, or hostage customers had their wedding rings brutally ripped from their fingers by the baby bandits. So of course, their amateurism disturbed them to the point where they were captured in droves by the authorities. But the more they were captured, the more Casper sent new ones. Teenage gangsters were a common sight, and Casper was never short-staffed. So, thanks to his army of baby bandits, he was able to commit over 175 robberies, more than any other person in U.S. history, and not take part in any of them. If Los Angeles earned the title of bank robbery capital in the 90s, you can be sure it was largely due to him. just like the sudden rise in violence committed during these same holdups at the time. And even though Robert Sheldon Brown would later be arrested, others would follow in his footsteps, like these two young men, who had no doubt watched too much heat and who in turn tried their hand at bank robbery with equally extreme and gratuitous violence. Two guys who were none other than Larry Phillips Jr. and Emilio Monteserrano, the perpetrators of the North Hollywood shootout. We're in the mid 90s, and the heyday of armed robbery seems to be over. The number of robberies in Los Angeles is drastically dropping from 2,641 during the peak of 1992 to 749 the following year. The main reason? The leader of the Baby Bandits was under arrest in 1993. This arrest gave the LA police a breath, at least until 1996, when another group of robbers appeared. The duo we're interested in, featuring Larry Phillips Jr. and Emilio Monteserrano. But let's take a step back in time to get an understanding of who these two men were. Larry Phillips Jr., of Mexican and Italian descent, was born on September the 20th, 1970, in Los Angeles, into a family not like any other. His father, Larry Phillips Sr., had several run-ins with the law during his life, which didn't make his son's childhood any easier. It is said that it was his father who encouraged Larry Phillips Jr. to take the road of delinquency, but well, also for you, his hatred of police officers.
Hello, what's up? What's up? How are you?
Father would also influence his son during mountain trips, which would
What's up? How are
create
you?
in Larry an aversion to law enforcement, a hatred that would follow him all his life. Later, his parents divorced, and Larry lived with his mother, even though his father continues to see him and plays a role in his life, taking him to try his hand at firearms and shooting ranges. These sessions instilled in the young man a real passion for weapons. At 13, he dropped out of school. Yes, because what interests Larry most is money. He wants to get rich quick, and he's determined to do it by following in the footsteps of his idols, some of whom were big names in white collar crime. According to Larry's half brother, he was motivated by nothing more than money and power.
Larry wanted to live the American dream, but he decided to go about it the wrong way. He idolized the wrong people.
Then came the inevitable. On September 2nd, 1989, Larry committed his first crime, the theft of $400 worth of suits, for which he was arrested and tried, and which brought him a 3-day stay at the police station. As the months went on, he found himself in legal trouble again, this time because of illegal real estate activities, fraud to be precise, a crime for which he will be sentenced again. But Larry doesn't seem to learn his lesson and keeps on persevering. His thirst for wealth, coupled with the resentment of society's rules, only grows. Sometimes he would take his half-brother to the richest parties of the city to motivate him, as he put it. In particular, he would tell him,
Why don't you visualize yourself in that house? The reason is, society tells you you have to do a 9 to 5 job until you retire at 65.
wealth is what drove Larry Phillips Jr. A bit like bodybuilding, another of his passions that he practiced diligently, and which led him to meet the second protagonist of the North Hollywood shootout, Emil Monteserrano. Gold's Gym in Venice Beach is where Larry and Emil met. Larry, a football enthusiast, has been dreaming of becoming Schwarzenegger since he was a teenager, so he puts his heart and soul into reading a plethora of books on the subject and training regularly. Unfortunately, from remaining disciplined in his training. However, Larry continues to attend Gold's Gym until the day he meets another regular who is also passionate about bodybuilding and firearms. Emil Mătăsăreanu, of Romanian origin, was born in Timișoara, Romania, on July 19, 1966. He was the only son of parents who decided to leave Europe in the mid-1970s and settle in the United States in Los Angeles. Like Larry, Emil had a difficult childhood, but for different reasons. His classmates regularly mocked him for his Romanian accent and for being overweight. This constant harassment. During this period, he developed a passion for firearms. He managed to make a few friends, but never kept them very long. He was a socially maladjusted young man, as his mother describes him. At home, tensions flare as Emil's parents begin to argue more and more. Divorce was around the corner, but Emil seemed to be coping with the situation for the time being. He continued his studies, taking a 3-year course in electronic engineering, graduating in 1987. Sometime later, he was determined to enter the business world and start earning money. His parents' recurring quarrels and pressure he was under gradually weighed on him, leading to a series of temper tantrums, such as the time he threw a chainsaw on his neighbor's face because his dog had dared to walk on their lawn. Computers and guns are no longer enough to relieve Emil's stress, and neighbors often see him on the front porch cleaning his guns. The need to channel his anger leads him to another passion, which initially causes him to lose over 100 pounds, but also leads him to meet his future partner in crime, Larry. The story takes place in 1989 at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, Los Angeles. Emil, who trains there regularly, meets a man who will dramatically change.
Judy Pete, what's up? Jody, how you? How you doing? This is after my live stream. How you doing? What's up? You doing? I'm good. Cool. Just chilling here. I was sometimes so you're alone. So sometimes you need somebody to be chatting with so you can be here. So how you doing? Jody, can you give me a like? Can see that much like on my live stream. So Jody, how you? How are you? If you are still here, you can say hello back. If you're not here, I understand. Just I don't force anybody to be here.
The Unraveling the Scriptures channel. Long before the great flood covered the earth and divine judgment fell upon humanity, there lived a special man, set apart by God for an extraordinary mission. This man, named Enoch, a descendant of Jared, was admired for his wisdom and skill in craftsmanship. His righteous and devoted life caught the Lord's attention, and for that he was granted a privilege that few, perhaps no other mortal, ever received. Enoch was taken into the most hidden secrets.
Oh, Jody, what's up?
Into the celestial realms where the Creator
Jody,
himself
please, Peter, you there?
where everything remains in perfect order and harmony under the command of the Almighty. He had visions of realms when beings of light, the messengers of God, shone with a brilliance more intense than the sun. He saw the inaccessible throne, surrounded by a light that no human language can describe, and he heard the celestial songs of the cherubim, echoes of praise that resound throughout the heavens eternally. These divine revelations, never before granted to a human being, marked the beginning of Enoch's heavenly journey. He was the first to report the 10 levels of heaven, a truth preserved in the pages of what is known as the second book of Enoch. At 165 years old, Enoch became the father of Methuselah. He lived another 200 years, reaching 365 years in total. On the first day of a new month, something extraordinary happened. Enoch was alone, lying down, when a deep and inexplicable sadness overtook his spirit, even in his sleep. Without understanding what was about to happen, tears flowed from his closed eyes. Then, 2 beings of supernatural appearance appeared before him. They were unlike anything Enoch had ever seen, tall and majestic, with faces radiant like the sun, eyes that burned like fire, and mouths from which flames emerged. Their garments shone with the deepest shade of purple, their wings gleamed like gold, and their hands were pure as snow. They stood beside his bed and called him by name. Enoch awoke, and upon seeing them, greeted them, but was overcome with deep fear, and his face turned to astonishment. Perceiving his fear, the being said to him in a firm yet calm voice, "Do not be afraid, Enoch. We have been sent by the eternal God. Today you will ascend with us to the heavens. But first, you must instruct your children and your household on what to do during your absence. No one should seek you until the Lord brings you back." Without questioning, Enoch did as he was commanded. He left his dwelling and went to the appointed place. There he gathered his sons, Methuselah, Rahim, and Gad, and shared with them the words of their heavenly messengers. "Listen carefully, my sons," Enoch said. "I do not know where I am going, nor what awaits me. But I tell you, do not turn away from the Most High God for the sake of vain things or false powers that did not create the heavens or the earth. All these, and those who follow them, are destined for destruction. May the Lord grant you courage and wisdom to live in reverence to him." And he concluded, "No one must come looking for me. Only when the Lord allows it shall I return." Immediately after these words, Enoch was lifted up by the angels. With their radiant wings, they raised him from the earth to the heights, taking him to the first level of heaven, where he was placed upon the clouds, the beginning of his ascension into the divine realms. As he lifted his eyes, he saw even higher, beyond what human sight can reach. In what is known as the first heaven, he was shown a vast celestial ocean, immensely greater than all the seas of earth combined. There, he was brought before the elders and cosmic leaders responsible for the stars. He beheld 200 angels in charge of coordinating the celestial bodies and guiding their movements across the skies. With majestic wings, these angels traversed the heavens along the same paths used by celestial travelers. When he looked downward, Enoch saw the great storehouses of snow, guarded by mighty and imposing angels. He witnessed the birth of the clouds at their destination after fulfilling their cycle. He was also shown the place reserved for the dew. Its appearance resembled olive oil, bright and full of life, reflecting the beauty of all the world's flowers. These chambers were watched over by angels who controlled their opening and closing according to divine will. Next, Enoch was taken to the second heaven. There, the darkness was deeper than any shadow ever seen on earth. Floating in that gloom were imprisoned beings, awaiting eternal judgment. Their forms were more terrifying than the darkness itself, and their ceaseless cries filled the air. Intrigued, Enoch asked the angels who accompanied him, "Why do these spirits weep without ceasing?" They replied, "These were the ones who turned away from God, choosing to follow their own desires and rebel alongside their leader, who is now bound in the fifth heaven." Filled with deep sorrow, Enoch watched as the imprisoned beings greeted him and pleaded, "Servant of the Most High, please intercede for us." But Enoch humbly answered, "I am only a mortal man. How can I pray for angels? I do not even know what awaits me. nor who will pray for me. After this encounter, his guides led him to the third heaven. There, Enoch was placed in a dazzling land, full of wonders never known by any human being. The trees grew abundantly, heavy with fruit that gave off rich, sweet aromas. The food there seemed to overflow with joy and fragrance. At the center of this paradise stood the tree of life, the place where the Lord rests when he visits the celestial garden. This tree was indescribably beautiful. Its scent was overwhelming, and its colors gleamed with gold, crimson, and fiery tones. It bore every kind of fruit, and its roots were firmly planted in a garden at the border between the earthly realm and the divine. This paradise was set between the world of corruption and that which is eternal. From this sacred place flowed two springs. One gushed honey and milk, and the other poured out oil and wine. These springs divided into four great rivers, which flowed gently through the Garden of Eden before spreading across the world, completing the natural cycle of the elements. No tree there was barren. In every corner, blessings overflowed. 300 radiant angels guarded the garden, and their voices echoed endlessly, singing beautiful hymns in honor of the Lord. Amazed, Enoch exclaimed, "This place is truly magnificent." And the heavenly beings with him replied, "Enoch, this garden was prepared for those who made it, even in the midst of the greatest trials. They are those who turn from evil, judge with righteousness, share food with the hungry, clothe the naked, strengthen the weak, and care for orphans and uncontrollable shivering. Cruel chains bound the condemned, and the guardian angels were fearsome, merciless and armed with instruments of torment. There, suffering was unending, and the cries seemed eternal. Faced with such a terrifying vision, I cried out in despair, "This place is horrifying." The celestial beings who accompanied me responded solemnly, "This is the destiny prepared for those who reject the Creator. They are the ones who gave themselves over to sin, corrupted nature, and committed wicked acts against the innocence of children. They are those who practice sorcery, engage in black magic, and take pride in their evil deeds. Here dwell the liars, thieves, those who spread envy and hatred, and those who shed blood without remorse. They curse their fellow humans, exploit the poor for easy profit, and ignore the hungry, allowing the naked and helpless to suffer alone. These people never knew their Creator. They worshipped lifeless idols, statues that neither breathe, hear, nor see. They revered gods made by human hands, and now they face eternal judgment. This dark place is their final reward." So many choices. Sometimes it's nice not having to make any. Get maximum moisture and fragrance. You can then tea by the ocean. Powered by Block Tonic. It gives you 48 hours moisture. Along with a lasting dark wood fragrance. Skin will feel plain and smart. Nivea. For skin. You can hear it. Before you see it. Combined with rhythm and ambition in the pan. Everything is confidence. And this season, the Power Oil is officially the headline sponsor of Master Chef Nigeria. We are put on the Power Oil. I don't know. After this revelation, the men led me higher still to the fourth heaven. There I was amazed by the radiant paths of the sun and the moon, which moved with precision and stunning brilliance. I compared their lights and noticed that the sun shone far more brightly than the moon. The sun traveled with astonishing speed, like a ceaseless wind that never stops, day or night. It was escorted by four principal stars, each surrounded by 1,000 smaller stars, four on each side, accompanying its celestial path. Altogether, 8,000 stars followed its daily journey. 15 legions of angels served it constantly. At night, 1,000 beings with 6 wings appeared, led by angels, clearing the way for the sun to cross the darkness with its blazing light. Special beings kindled it, keeping its flame alive. I also observed extraordinary creatures associated with the sun, called phoenixes and shakidri. These beings had feet like lions, with tails and heads resembling crocodiles. Their bodies shone like rainbows, enormous in size, each one measuring 900 units. Each had 12 wings, like the angels. They remained near the sun, carrying its heat and moisture as commanded by God Himself. I saw the sunrise in the eastern sky. It began its journey in accordance with the rhythm of the seasons, months, and cycles of the year, marking the hours of day and night with precision. There were 6 portals from which the sun emerged, each precisely 61¼ stadia wide. These were the gates through which the sun passed month after month, measured with perfect accuracy. The sun traveled through these portals in balance, returning by the same paths as the seasons progressed. After completing its path through the 4 cycles of the year, the time pattern was fulfilled. The complete cycle of a year was sealed. Then the men led me westward, where there were 6 more portals, mirroring those of the east. These were the sunset exits, aligned with the same 365¼ days of the solar cycle. The sun passed through these western gates, and upon vanishing, left only the trail of its light in the sky. Yet its radiant crown remained before the Lord, while 400 angels guarded that celestial glow. During that time, the sun descended through an underground path, hidden beneath the earth, where it rested for 7 great hours during the night. Half of its journey occurred in that lower plane, but in the 8th hour, it would approach the east again, bringing back its light and warmth. When it emerged, its intensity was stronger than fire itself. At that moment, the phoenixes and shakidri, those magnificent sun creatures, began to sing. All the birds of the sky flapped their wings in celebration of the bearer of light, and at the Lord's command, the creatures chanted, "The bearer of light has come. He shines upon all the earth. The God of the morning reveals himself in the rays of the sun, and the sun rises once more to illuminate the world." Together, the rays and divine light shone over all creation. The men then revealed to me how the movements of the sun were measured, and how it passed through those sacred gates that marked every hour of the year. For this reason, the sun is considered one of the most powerful creations, with a complete cycle of 28 years before beginning its course anew. The men then unveiled another celestial mystery. Before me stood 12 great portals connecting west to east, through which the moon journeys at appointed times. The moon enters the first western gate, beside the sun's path, and remains there for exactly 31 days. It passes through the second gate also for 31 days, then the third and fourth for 30 days each, the fifth and sixth again for 31 days. In the seventh gate, it remains for 30 days again, then 31 at the 8th, 31 at the ninth, 30 at the 10th, 31 at the 11th, and finally 28 days at the 12th gate. Just as it enters through the eastern gates, the moon also returns through the western ones, completing its cycle. This path follows the 365¼ days of the solar year. However, the lunar year contains only 354 days, leaving a 12-day difference. Days referred to as lunar seasons. These variations are balanced in cycles of 532 years. A quarter day is omitted in each of the first 3 years and added in the fourth to align the total time. During the first 3 years, the extra time is not counted to avoid imbalance, otherwise 2 months would grow and 2 would shrink. When the sun finishes its journey through the western gates, it returns to the east, beginning again its path toward the light, a continuous cycle, renewed with each sunrise and sunset. It moves faster than any wind, spirit, force of nature, or flying angel. Each angel involved in this cycle has 6 wings and follows a pattern repeated every 19 years, divided into 7 sacred cycles. In the intermediate heaven, I saw celestial warriors exalting the Lord with drums and stringed instruments. Their voices never ceased. The harmonies they produced were so sweet and varied that no human language could describe them. Their melodies calmed the mind and filled me with serene joy as I listened in reverence. Soon the men led me to the fifth heaven. There I encountered a countless multitude of powerful beings called Grigori. They had human-like appearances, but their stature was colossal, greater than even the greatest giants ever seen. Their faces were marked by weariness, and their expressions were filled with deep sorrow. No words came from their mouths. There was no worship in that place. Curious, I asked the men who were with me, why do they seem so silent and downcast? Why is there no praise here? And they answered, these are the Grigori, who, along with their leader Saturnine, turned away from the Lord of Light. Others like them were cast into the deep darkness of the second heaven. 3 of them abandoned the throne of God and descended to a place called Urban. There they broke their sacred vows on the slopes of Hinnom. They saw the beauty of the daughters of men, took them as wives, and corrupted the earth with their actions. These fallen angels lived in impiety, gave birth to violent giants, and spread chaos. For these transgressions, God judged them severely. Now they suffer for the fall of their brothers, and await final judgment on the day of the Lord. I turned to them and said, I have seen your brothers, and witnessed the consequences of their choices. I prayed for them, but God has sentenced them to remain on earth until the end of this world. Then I asked, why do you remain here in silence instead of returning to serve the Lord? Why do you not bow before him before his wrath is complete? They listened to my words attentively and sent a message across all 4 divisions of the heavens. Suddenly, while I was still with the 2 men, 4 trumpets sounded together with a mighty blast. The Grigori stood and sang with one voice, a deep, sorrowful, and moving sound that rose to the heavens before the throne of God. After this, the men took me to the 6th heaven. There, I saw 7 groups of radiant angels, shining as brightly as the sun itself. Their faces glowed more brilliantly than any known light, and all of them had identical appearances, garments, and conduct. These angels had a noble task. They were responsible for maintaining divine order. They monitored the cycles of the stars, the movements of the moon, the path of the sun, and the balance of the entire cosmos. When they witnessed acts of injustice or deviation, they issued commands and gave guidance. Their voices were like hymns, beautiful and powerful. With songs of praise, these higher archangels governed and oversaw all life in the heavens and on earth. There were also angels assigned to specific roles in the order of creation. Some watched over the seasons and the years, others supervised rivers and seas. Some cared for the fruits of the earth, while others observed every blade of grass, ensuring food for all living creatures. Certain angels had the sacred duty of recording human souls, noting every action, word, and thought of each life before God. Among them were 6 phoenixes, 6 cherubim, and 6 winged beings who sang in perfect harmony, ceaselessly. Their voices were so awe-inspiring that no human description could capture them. They celebrated joyfully before
Hello,
the
sir.
throne of the Most High, as if time did not exist. Then the 2 men led me even higher, to the 7th heaven.
Hello, Astros. What's up? How are you? Hope you are fine. How are you doing? Hope you are fine. Hi, hello. What's up? How are you? Astros, are you still there? Are you still there? If you are still there, say hello. Astros, are you there?
I was enveloped by an overwhelming light and witnessed grand armies of
Astros, are you there? Is anybody there? Say hello. Anybody's not there?
angels, alongside invisible forces, powers, authorities, cherubim, seraphim, and thrones, radiant beings full of eyes unfiltered light.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm cool. How about you? How you doing? Hope you are doing fine. Hope you are doing fine. It's good to have you here. How's your live stream earlier? Hmm? How's your live stream earlier? It's good to have you here. How are you doing? I'm cool too. Are you sure? I know you're cool. Hope you enjoy your day. And you flex your day. Hope you enjoy your day. I also I should come on live stream. I've been here for 35 minutes. I've been here for 35 minutes and I haven't been chatting with anyone. So I was just looking at some religious studies and that is it. Yes, other than being accused of treason, I'm fine. Oh, well, who is that? Why are you being accused of treason? Where you go, your lawyer here? I think you were accused of treason because you got your lawyer you put your lawyer in jail. That is not good. Why you put your lawyer in jail? You're not supposed to be putting your lawyer in jail because your lawyer have been doing his best just to fight your case out, and your lawyer has been defending you, so you don't have to put your lawyer in jail. So that is kind of like when overthrowing is called it's called treason. It's like I'm ca- I'm I'm catching a case. I need a lawyer. Yeah, you're catching a case with your former lawyer. Before catching a case with a lawyer, and you need a lawyer against your lawyer. You're gonna fight. You're gonna be fighting a lawyer. You're fighting your lawyer. Just think about it. Your lawyer got like your lawyer knows about you. Like so, you're going to look for a different lawyer. It's like oh, I don't think that's gonna be helping the case. That's the treason. Are you gonna why you want to overthrow the lawyer? Or you want to overthrow the government? Like that is treason. That is treason. So you have to look. You're going to look for a lawyer. Why will you put your lawyer in jail? In every case, you have to be there have to be hearings, and there have to be prosecution. They have to like. So there's no hearing. Why would a lawyer go to jail without hearing? Like just throw no, that is not fair. That is not a fair case. Overtrains are allowed. When you overtrain the government, you're being caught. That is treason. So if overtrains are allowed, you should be ready to face the case of you should be ready to face the case of treason. I know the case of treason is very bad. It's a very bad case. The only lawyer you got that should be standing for you on the case. You put the lawyer in you put the lawyer in jail without even listening to the lawyer, and that is not cool. That is not cool. Yeah, like that is not cool. Of your lawyer should be listening to you. When you got a case, your lawyer will ask you, okay, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. And you will like that's why your lawyer that's why your lawyer is your lawyer. Like you need to listen to like your own story and then analyze on okay, how am I going to defend my how am I going to defend my client? Why you put your lawyer in jail and you try to overthrow the government? That is gonna be very good. That's gonna be a very high case. That'll be a very high case. And well, until you were laughing at your lawyer, you said your lawyer, or like somebody said your lawyer was sleeping in the live stream and you were laughing at your lawyer. See? Maybe you are going to be fair to your lawyer too. Are you fair to your lawyer? Yes, my lawyer is in jail 10 years as he has committed a bad crime. I need a new lawyer. Hopefully, this one will be professional. Like, no, when you're talking about professionalism, like you can't put anybody in jail without a hearing. Like you're sending someone to jail without a hearing, like you can't use your social media. You can't use the social media evidence as evidence and put someone in jail. No, that is the guy. That is going to be a very strong case. If it's a very good case, it's going to be a strong case too. So you can't just do that. You can't. Like a lawyer also has a voice, like also has to defend himself. So that is it. So that I would your lawyer be going to 10 years imprisonment without like without parole, like without an appeal, and without a hearing. Like no, that is no. That's like using the government. That's like using the government to oppress your lawyer. You like you put him in jail without a hearing. No, that's not the case. Then that's like you oppressing your lawyer, and it's not good to be oppressing your lawyer. Whatever you say, whatever you say, or good can be used against you. That is 101. Oh, so that's so you believe on that case that whatever I say, like whatever or your lawyer say, that can be used against your lawyer 101. Okay. And the constitution said like your lawyer also has an appeal, as in the lawyer also has the right to appeal for any case. Like so you like your lawyer has the right to appeal, your lawyer has the right to a fair hearing. So your lawyer also has the right to a fair hearing. If your lawyer has the right to a fair hearing, so there should be a fair hearing before being jailed. Also, I won't like you can't be holding a call behind a lawyer. Your lawyer doesn't they appear the call and you just jail the lawyer. No, that is not the case. That's like being oppressed. Like well, like when you have an activist and you just arrest the activist and you're jailing without any hearing, without any case. That is like being oppressed. We call that oppression. That is in the law firm we call that um case miscarriage. Like we call that case miscarriage. So that's a miscarriage case. That's not the case. Like that's not the case. Your lawyer was not your lawyer. You like there's a fair hearing. There's a fair hearing. You can't be listening to the like for a judge to sentence a lawyer, for a judge to sentence a lawyer if there's a case, like there must be a fair hearing. Like there must be a fair hearing. I'm telling you, like no, I'm telling you, like there must be a fair hearing. Like there must be a fair hearing. Or you don't like just decide to sentence your lawyer like to 10 years imprisonment. That is not the case. That is in the case in the let me use the law word um um justice miscarriage. That is a justice miscarriage. That is a justice miscarriage. That is not justice. That's not justice. And there's this word like equal right, equal justice. You understand? Equal right, equal justice. And we stand for equal right, equal justice. I'm a freedom fighter too. So you can't be sentencing a lawyer without your lawyer. That case was not fair. Like any judge who preside over the case, that judge is not fair, or like it's not fair. So you should be thinking like, let me say, okay, um, have a case, and I was not invited to the case, there was a hearing behind me. Oh, that is not a fair case. That is not a fair case, and that hearing was like, okay, he's guilty. No, I will plead not guilty. I'm not guilty. I will plead not guilty. You know why I'm going to plead not guilty? Because I let my actions know. So I put my actions there. If I'm going to commit a crime, and I'm going to consider crime, so that is it. That wasn't a fair hearing. I got my own defense. I got a strong defense. Oh, Chloe, what's up? Welcome to my live stream. How are you doing today, Chloe? How are you doing? How are you doing? It's good to have you here. So, like I was saying, White Roses, that hearing wasn't a fair hearing. As a lawyer, I have to defend myself too. I don't need any I don't need a lawyer to come and defend me. So I'm good. Chloe said I'm good. It's good to have you here. So how have you been, Chloe? What are your plans ahead of your birthday? How about you? I'm doing fine. Harley, hey Harley Melly, what's up? How you doing? That is Chloe's sister. How you doing? Hope you are doing fine. Look at you talking about, because I'm telling you, like that's the constitution. I want to follow the constitution. You understand? The constitution was made for the law, as the constitution was made for the by the law. But like, let me tell you something. The constitution was made there for the judicial to follow the laws. Like, so that is you by country constitution and put your lawyer in jail. That's not good. That is not cool. So Chloe and Ali, what's up? How you doing? What are your plans for Chloe Bede? Ali, what are your plans for Chloe Bede? You can't defend yourself. Why do you say you can't defend yourself? You will need a lawyer to help you out with an appeal. Let me tell you something. I can do like I can do an appeal because when you see that okay, I got the right to appeal too. I got the right to appeal. But this case was held without like listening to the lawyer, and you're supposed to be listening to like there must be a hearing. I was not at the hearing. Okay, the evidence against me and when I analyze the evidence against me, and those evidence are concrete evidence. They are not concrete evidence. Like those are just made as those are just social media stones, so those are no concrete evidence. I'm telling you, if there's a concrete evidence against me, yeah, I would like okay, I would admit, but right now I will say I'm not guilty. Like not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Because like there must be a hearing. Like don't say okay, I'm listening to your case, I'm watching your case, and wait, I'm going to get back to you, and boom, the case. We have decided the case. You are guilty. Like without listening to the lawyer. No, that is not. That is no. That is not. That is like that is like that is a very wrong prosecution. And you don't tell me like you go send people to jail without listening to the without a hearing. Like, but 10 years is not bad. Could have been a life. Could have been a life. Just take this time to think about crime, and hopefully you will be charged. You will be a change man. Oh, is how I think. Like, no, like I'm not guilty. Like I'm not guilty. Like if I'm guilty, I'm gonna tell you I'm guilty. Like I'm not guilty. Like I'm not guilty. Like if I'm guilty, QJC, welcome here. Like your QJC, can I ask you a question? Do you have any knowledge about law firm, how it works? Can you QJC say hello, White Rose girl? What's up? Oh, QJC, yeah. There's a case going on right now. Like can you jail your lawyer without any hearing? No invitation for your lawyer to come to the court, and if like it didn't come to the court, and no invitation, no hearing, like you just jail your lawyer, like why, like without evidence, and the evidence that was provided, like the evidence was not concrete. You can be like okay, it's on what case, okay, on white roses, so what's the case against your lawyer? What's the case against your lawyer? What's the case? What's the case? Why is it jail? Why is it jail for 10 years? What's the case? I don't know the case, like because there's no evidence. Like the evidence is provided in court without your lawyer being there to defend itself. I like your lawyer also need to defend itself. Um, Chloe, are you there? And Millie, are you there? If you are there, say hello back. Say hello, Chloe. You can come on my live stream and you go. You have to come up. You have to come up here. I don't know if you're doing some packings today. I told you we got to discuss about your belly coming up. Why I told this was the case? Like, what is the charges? Charges against your lawyer. What are the charges? What are the charges against your lawyer? And what are evidence? Is there any evidence? Why JC, you didn't hear what I said. Like you said, White Rose, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Yo. Okay, JC didn't hear what I said. Like JC, can you sue a lawyer without a hearing? Do you have any knowledge about how the court work? Like, can you see a lawyer without the hearing, without the lawyer knowing the charges that was like the charges, and can you like charges was like was submitted like so I didn't get any, I didn't know any charges, and what are the evidence to show your lawyer is guilty and you sentence the lawyer to 10 years imprisonment? That is like that is the justice miscarriage. That's the justice miscarriage. So Jesse, if you have a Jesse, if you have any if you have any idea, like you can share this with us. I don't know. But White Rose just said itself. This is about it's looking for a lawyer. And right there in the streets, there are no good there are no good lawyer. Like the lawyer you got before you got the best lawyer who always stand but who always stand for you. So why like you sentencing the lawyer without listening without a hearing? No, there must be a hearing. So if your lawyer said I'm not guilty, I think oh occupy I'm always lawyer or guy. Oh why I'm Jesse? Oh yeah, oh yeah, but Jesse didn't hear what I said. Like White Rose said, his lawyer is being in court, like without a charge, and he was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment without a charge. No case, no charge. The lawyer was no hearing, so your sentence of 10 years imprisonment, not like being ahead for no that not being held for probation, investigation, nothing. Like just sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. Does it work there in Kenya that way? I don't know. If it is working that way in Kenya, you can tell me. Jesse, is it working that way in Kenya? No hearing. And every attempt for an appeal was blocked. A case is not a case. Oh, you say I should speak good English. Can so you can hear me? You can't hear me. Okay, let me speak good English for you. JC, I say if you get lawyer, you never yesterday arrest lawyer, you don't judge then you go judge the lawyer without hearing, like a court hearing. Have you ever heard a case? Like I'm speaking good English for you. That is like is that not good English? Is that not good English? Speak good English, occupy. What good English you want to hear me again? The crime you committed should have been more time. No, like no, I'm not guilty. Like righteous, I'm telling you. The crime you call my I committed, lawyer, I'm not guilty. Like you should be hearing, like there should be a hearing. Like there's always a chance for like I got the right to defend myself. I got the right to defend myself too. I got the right to defend my actions too. So that is not like being guilty. No, I can't be just laughing like you listen to your lawyer too. Like just because sometimes you have to listen to what your lawyer have to say. You don't just like sentence your lawyer and there's a physical evidence you are. No. That evidence you think you like that is a fabricated evidence. You won't know the full evidence without reading the full shot. You don't won't know the full evidence. You can't see God just there, can't hear the word God just there, and somebody said the word God just on this shot too. So you don't know the full evidence until you listen to your own like you just can't listen for to one side of the story and just think this or just analyze. No, that's not the best way. You know what, like when you sentence or that is, if you like, if I've been sentenced for what like doing the very bad, how would like okay, I've been sentenced. Well, you would can sentence me without a hearing, without asking like, oh, like there will be a hearing, there will be a hearing. There should be a hearing like, oh, okay, um, are you guilty or not guilty? No, if I'm guilty, I'm gonna tell you I'm guilty because you see that shot there. That was it. That was it. And that from my manager. That was an advice from my manager, and my manager told me this is how you should be acting with ladies coming on the live stream. So you can tell me like my manager will tell me something and I will be doing what my manager told me. Why is she my manager? So there's two ways about it. So there's no Lars, what's up? You notice how I move Ernie and I gave you around 6 to 6. Oh, Lars, you are welcome. I can see why you are a popular lawyer or whitey. You can argue to, and I'm telling you, like when I'm guilty, I'm guilty. When I'm not guilty, you should know I'm not guilty. Like that's the case. Like the case is a very good. Is it Lars? How you coming up? The case is a very strong case, and you said you got your evidence. They have your evidence against me that prove like I'm guilty, and those evidence are not like when I analyze the evidence, that is like a kind of far. Those evidence are not concrete because I was acting under the influence of my lawyer. I was acting under the influence of my manager. So any actions you see there should be should be shining. All the blames should be shining to my manager. Because my manager told me, this is how you're gonna be this is how you're gonna be running your channel and follow this way and you're gonna make like. But whenever you have never said you are guilty though, you're always on the right side though. No, like like if I'm guilty, I'm guilty. If I'm guilty, like I would say like, oh, I will appeal to the court and I will tell the court like I'm guilty. But I'll give you the reason why I'm guilty too. You understand? So let me tell you something. If I'm guilty, I'm guilty. But like anything that happen on my channel wouldn't be used that like against me on my like as an evidence. No, that's not an evidence. If I'm gonna be sued for what happened on my channel or what I said on my channel, those like I should be sued to my manager too. Because my manager will be the one giving me the ideas like this how you gonna be doing. Last said JC, this one. Like okay yeah, last White Rose said JC this one. I'm telling you the truth. Like if anything's go like if you sue me, you should be seeing my manager too. Because my manager they won't tell me like this how you gonna be hurting with the ladies coming to China. And I've been doing what my manager said and you said no, that's for my manager. So you can be like I can't be prosecuted with what I said on Whitey. Oh, Lazarus said Occupy is innocent. Charge is manager for it. Yeah. You should like my manager should be charged because Lazarus like my manager gave me the advice to say things like to talk to people on my Whitey and boom like I've been the one like being sentenced. Like why would I be sentenced or for an advice from my manager? Oh, that is like no, you should be seeing my manager too. You should be seeing my manager too. Okay. Why? Lazarus said no face, no face, no face, no case. Manager did it. Yeah, I won't face any case. Okay. QJC said, why should he said you need a new manager ASAP. No, like no, I'm facing a case and I don't need a new manager right now. And I'm telling you, like my manager have to be like have the right to I have to right to like talk to my manager. I know the worst part. I've been talking to my manager, trying to reach out to my manager, and it's like all my effort to reach out to my manager, like it has been abortive. Like so that this kind of like conspiracy theory, like my manager set me up, and so I should be I can cut the case. See that My manager will set me up and so I can cut the case. So I think my manager should like, and I've been trying to reach out to my manager, and the court has been trying to reach out. Oh, I don't know if the court, I think the court is working with my manager. I think the court is like, that's not my case. That advice is from my manager. So I think my manager, like, yeah, like that is a conspiracy theory. Like I'm telling you, like that's like a conspiracy theory. They know what they're doing. The court is working with my manager, and because my manager advised me to, like, oh, this is how you're gonna be doing a live stream. Follow this, okay? And I'll be following my manager's advice, and boom, I caught a case, and I'll be calling my manager. And I can't reach out to my manager. No, that is not the case. That is like a conspiracy theory. Like this, I was planned, and no way, like, do not appeal. Like they don't give me any room for appeal, for an appeal. No appeal. Like, what case is that? I didn't do anything, and you telling me like JC, what do you say? JC said manager and food danger. What is it of JC? What is the meaning of that? Occupy. I have to make a shot. I have to make a shot. Oh yeah, I can make a shot. Like, can make any shot. I'm out of shots. Like JC, I always like, oh, you people like, why should like you call like this Swahili like JC in a neka. Oh God, I can't be biting my tongue just to read it, like just to read so just I will bring my other artists to like and give you to sub. Thank you very much. I'll be appreciative of that. But like I have to reach out to my manager. That's after my manager be mixing when I got a case. That is like a betrayal of trust. You look exhausted, get some rest, friend. Is what actually said you look exhausted, get some rest, friend. Like I'm talking about my manager right now. Like that is a betrayal of trust. Like when your manager betrays your trust, he give you some bad advice, and you go there to do the advice, and then all of a sudden your manager you stop relationship. That is a betrayal of trust. You can't be trusting your manager, and your manager you just betrays trust. Throw your door. That is a betrayal of trust from my manager. And I give my manager the trust, and my manager betrayed the trust. Lion Wolf said, I roses. Oh, the Lion Wolf said, I roses. Oh, Lion Wolf, how are you doing? I thought the last time I checked you, you said, oh, you're going to check my wash our heart. Did you check it out? Did you check it out? I will be appreciative if you check it out. I will appreciate it. Love. Lazi Kim. Lazi Kim said, like done. Thank you very much. Like done. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Right now, I don't think I will look for since I can reach out to my manager. I don't think I'll be reaching out to any manager too. Give my friend a jacket to occupy, please. I think my manager can do that. My manager can do that. My manager can give that. My manager can do that. I'm going to be calling my manager to do that. Let me call him. Let me call my manager to do that. Let me call him. Oh God. Bless me, bless my manager. Though my manager has betrayed my trust, I still trust my manager though. Like all managers, not all managers can. Some manager can betray your trust and see like put it out there in the street. That is a betrayal of trust. And so I trust too. I trust my manager, Lord. Like I will give my manager all the trust, and boom, my manager betrayed my trust. That is not cool. That is not cool. Like that is not cool for there's the war you see when the ships are when the ships are down, you see all the civilized people. All the civilized people you see everywhere. They're gonna hit each other, So I'm being a victim of the case right now. I'm a victim of a case right now. I don't know, like I got a RICO case and I didn't do anything. Okay, no room for an appeal. Like, why? Like, what case? Like, what did I do? No evidence. Like, I didn't go for any hearing, no appeal, and I did a setup. I did a setup. Like, why would my manager do that to me? Why would my manager do that to me? That is a betrayal of trust. And they told me I need a new manager. Like, no, I need to quarry my manager too. JC, what do you think? What do you think? On Twitter, I said, fuck, like, so I've been here for a long time and I still got just for like alone. That is, I go for like alone. Like, okay. Well, if I want to give myself like, what if you got jacket right now? What if you got jacket right now? Okay, well, if you got a jacket. Oh, Peter, how are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. So, like what I was saying about the case, Jesse said, give me those ninjas. Like, on Peter Lazarus, you mean like, okay, I think you need new management. Is that what you think, right, Otis? So you tell him like, why would I need a new management? When my old management was like I get the trust and they betray me. Why would I need a new management? I think all the managers are like right now, like, oh, I give my money, I give my ex manager, I gave my ex manager so much trust. And I didn't expect her to give like to do me dirty. I feel like right now I won't tell you I need a new management because I give my management, I give my manager, I give my ex manager so much trust. So I give my ex manager so much trust. And you're like, oh, set me up with you. He set me up. So that is a lot. Like when you give your manager too much trust, occupy, you need to change. No, JC, occupy. JC said, occupy, you need to change your management. So I'm telling you, JC, like I don't need to change my management right now. I give my ex manager too much trust, and they are, it's like what they played against me, and they misguided me. You see what I'm saying? So right now, I'm having trust issues. Like giving trust to, I give it trust to anyone right now. I'm having trust issues. I'm not telling you like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm having trust issues. Like I can't trust in my actually I can't trust client. You trust in someone like you get when you get trust on someone, you give someone trust, you expect like when trust is given, trust is expected, right? Like I say. On JC, when trust is given, trust is expected. That's it. So like that's it. Like if you get betrayed, Jesse, if you get betrayed once by your manager and you were thrown into court, got a court case, no appeal, like you're like that was a plan work. So when you like if you were like set up by a manager, that is gonna be plan work. Like that was like you driving a man like my manager driving me through as a case and wouldn't well, like without like get okay. That's like let me listen to your advice as a manager. It's a lot of trust. You understand? So JC, have you ever been betrayed by a manager before? Hmm? Have you been betrayed by a manager before? No, I'm telling you, you haven't been betrayed by a manager before. If you have been betrayed by a manager before, I tell you, you're gonna like no, like, and there you go again. There you go again. I got my manager betrayed me, and it's not about betrayal. It's about creating healthy boundaries. No, that is no. My manager can't be like telling me to go and do this, and he make me cut the case, and I was not like I got no voice, like I got no voice to defend myself. That is not the case. That was kind of like okay, you're like being double standard. Like that's kind of being double standard. And in that case, I could just be like sitting down and at least if I have to tell, I can't just like I do have a voice too. I'm a lawyer, like I have a voice too. So like okay, okay, let me say okay, I want to talk to my manager. You make me call a case. Okay. Okay, I say my manager, I'll call my manager, or you make me call a case. I'm supposed to be answering. Why you like, like this is not good? I told you, like we discussed about this. This like we discussed about this in the meeting, and you said, okay, this is good. Okay, you go there, you do this, and don't worry, I'm cool with you. And then boom, you got a case, I got a case, and I'll be going reaching out to my manager, and no level, I mean like isn't picky like I can't reach out to my manager right now. That's like that's like being set up by a manager you trusted, and when you try to reach out to your manager, and manager was like not there, like was not there. That is the heart of betrayal too. So like when you give a trust to your manager, you give a trust to your manager. I give a trust to my manager. Listening, like I expected my manager to be giving me some good advice too. But I say my manager will be giving me some good advice. Alright, right now, getting a new manager is not going to be like if my manager was here, this live stream would have been like light. If my manager was here, maybe this live stream would have been like light. I would be having some good time, like just being having a case, thinking about your case, and you're like somebody said I was sleeping on my live stream too. Like I was sleeping on my live stream too, and like my manager was laughing about it. Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Like that's a lot. And you like sorry for what you're going through, friend. Hope everything's gonna work out. Yeah, everything's gonna work out. Definitely everything's gonna work out. That's it. Everything's gonna work out. But like being betrayed by your manager is a kind of when you give trust out, sometimes you give trust out, sometimes you expect trust back. That's it. Uh, that's not the case. That's the case with my manager. I got no issue too. I got no issue too. My manager just wanted to progress. My manager was just wanted to do that. Like what like okay how was that on my manager? So like I saw my manager like along the street today, and somebody said I was like in front of my manager. Somebody was telling me like I was sleeping. Like my manager was laughing at me. Like so, don't dwell in the past. Get new management, and everything will look up for you. No, like don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. The past dwell in itself, and the present come about. Well, you giving the trust out. I've been giving that trust out to a lot of people. Just gonna be making some new songs. Oh, I'm not gonna be like, something alright right now. I think I'm happy like I'm getting some good watch hour right now. Like if I'm gonna make a dick song for my manager, it's gonna be a lot. Like it's gonna be a lot. I'm telling you, like it's gonna be a lot. Cause like my manager did a lot for me. He's the like when somebody betray us, try saying you like I was trying to like, oh, did I make a dick? Did I got like I thought I already wrote the song, so I already the song done. Don't worry, like I already wrote the song down. Like I'm gonna play a song right now. I'm gonna play a song right now. Not yet for my manager. I'm here for my manager. Like, okay, street record. Like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna play a song right now. Okay, I'm gonna play a song like song 6 9. Yes, we could second on the $1 million version, but we had never forget to turn pain into purpose right here on the block. Okay, that is on 6 9 blocks. That is 6 9 block. Okay, I got it right now. Okay. But it's gonna be a pop man. It's gonna be a pop song. Like I will be. I will do a diss song for my manager, but I'm gonna be doing a diss song for my manager. But like if I will be doing a diss song for my manager for betraying me, I should have done a good song for my manager for being there before. Like kind of so when I think about it, like I'm doing a diss song for my manager, and I should have been doing a good song for my manager. I was writing a good song for my manager, and now I have to be doing a good song for my manager for betraying me. Like that's a whole level. That's a low level. Like that's a whole level. Why you got got some new song I'm playing too? Why you song I'm doing right? This song I'm doing like it's gonna be fantastic. You guys told me I was sleeping on my live stream. You got no confidence to come on live stream too. You got no confidence to say hello on the live stream. Yeah, so it's true. Yeah, like I will be doing this song for when people play for going to my manager live stream in time to tell my manager like some people are sleeping on live stream, and my manager was laughing my manager was laughing about it. I want to know the manager so that I can never employ them. Oh, you want to know the manager so you can never employ them? Like my manager is here in Nigeria, so if you want to know the manager, you have to come to Nigeria to come and meet my manager. I'm telling you. If you want to know my manager, last, I think you got Alma. Or when you come to meet Alma, I can show you my manager. I was thinking of doing this song like my last was like I was writing a good song for my manager and boom my manager betrayed me, sold me out. Like and I won't be able to reach out to my manager for them. And now I'm thinking of it that I'm like I'm kind of like thinking, do you have to do this song for your manager? Like, do no, that doesn't make any sense to do that. I like to hear both songs. Did you like to hear both songs? Because both songs could be done I'll be contemplating of like if you lose your manager, why you will doing a good songs and same time doing a this song for your manager? Like if my manager is being cool, like my manager didn't like betray me, like show me heart and me got in jail, like I should be putting out the good song for my manager. I should be putting out the good song. Like if my manager didn't do what she did, like what my manager did, like I should be putting the good song for my manager. All right, like You put out this song for my manager, like he's gonna be like, no, like he's gonna be like, I have to do like I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But I think I will be like I'm still contemplating about manager or actions. Like write song, change few details. No, I'm not gonna just changing few details. Like I'm gonna be like doing the song for my manager. I'm gonna be like doing the song for my manager. I don't know. You gotta, you gotta, to network. You gotta. This is on my this is like let's chill with the fake. I call it chilling with fake. This not for my manager. This for my ninja. This for my ninja. You get that? You got that? You will let someone yell and you whisper against. You see that? What's the song? What's the song? Change a few details. No, I'm not changing a few details. Oh, I got like three songs then. And these are for my ninja. I would like for the one for my ninja. I think I will be to release in the scene. Like we're still eating it like we're gonna be eating it. You got that? You see the song? You see the song? Yeah. Yeah, man. I can't see any comment right now. I don't see any comment. Like nobody's there commenting. Did you get this song right, sir? On my way up. You know you're on your way up. You got some people falling in, some people falling out. Yeah. This song like it was like was kind of motivation for the for the chef, my manager. That was like that was like a motivation I won't put it out there. I won't put the song out there. I won't put that song out there. I'm sick of putting it out there. Well, I may put it out there. I may not put it out there. But I don't want to put this song or I'll put my manager out there because this song contains like it's not like I don't want to put out this song out there. I don't want to put out this song. I'm not gonna play this song on my live stream because like some people are gonna like so like this song. It's not this song, so didn't mention the name. And I'm not gonna put like I'm not gonna put my manager name out there too. I can't believe for the video. You get it? Don't let your money. Jesse, why you laughing? Jesse, you see like you want to get betrayed by your manager and your studio. What did I say? And like I said, I can't be putting out this song for my manager right now. That's gonna be like, and I'm not gonna be playing this song. No, I don't think I'm gonna be putting it because I have a thought like when I was supposed to put a song out there for my manager, I didn't put his song. But like my manager betrayed me. Okay, just imagine when I put the song out there and yeah, I got betrayed. So I should be having a good reason to put this song out there. So, but right now this song was just there was still song. So this was the motivation for the like from the bishop, from my manager. Oh, I'm gonna just be putting it out. I'm just gonna be like I mean not decide to put a song out there too. Wow, from my manager, I know like Baby was is not good. I wouldn't do that to my manager too. I wouldn't do that to my manager. Get it? Tuck it away. When you like when you get like God talking away, you gotta. I think you should put it and get it out of your system and get the system. I think you should put it and get the. I like actually upload the song and get it out of my system. Or is that your suggestion? No, like why for this same suggestion, like this as a fake kind of suggestion my manager will give to me. And I've been taking this suggestion most times. This one I should put the song right there and delete it again. No. I'm not gonna be putting this song out there because it's gonna like I won't put it this song out there. I will put this song about my manager out there. I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm telling you, like you get kind of like no, it's not fair. It's not a cool case. Okay, ask me. Can I ask you a question? Like Black what is it called? Let me say something. Roses. What am I supposed to be saying? Roses. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been betrayed by a manager before? Have you ever been betrayed by a manager? Like interested in manager? Have you ever been betrayed by a manager? Like if you've been betrayed by a manager, that is not Black Rose. That is not Black Rose. That is not Black Rose. You know something like people like try to get this same thing like you're talking right now. Black Rose. Is that Black Rose your rose eye? This same thing you're talking right now, like you putting on Black Rose there, White Rose. Let me tell you something. Um, this my manager will like always catch. No, my manager always catch. I think my manager always catch the negative ways. So what happened? Like I think my manager should have a good reason for betraying me. Why so many like? Well, no. Why is like? Why you laughing? Oh, Rose, come back here. Come back here, like. I've been betrayed by my manager before, friends, co-workers on YT, but at the end of the day, they has to end. At the end of the day, it has to end. Oh, that's us. That's us. That's us. But like not in the case of like giving your manager the trust and boom, the girl is betrayed. And you try to reach out to your manager, no, like you like that's kind of like ruthless. So I would like say for me, I give my manager too much trust or my manager to like betray me. But instead of me to be doing this song for my manager, I will be doing my main so I will be doing the song like that song from like so I won't be doing this song for my manager. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna be doing this song for my manager. And I'm not gonna be playing that this song here. Yeah, if I actually play this song here, it's kind of like gonna be like it. People are gonna be like, oh, why you guy did it? This song for his manager. Oh no, I'm not gonna be doing that. But at the time my manager was also a good person, but I don't think that calls for the reason for this for betrayal. I don't call for the reason for betrayal. You get that? I don't call for the reason for betrayal, you know. Most people are not who they portray. So just be cautious moving forward. That's what I'm telling you, like that's what I'm telling you right now in Whitey Street. On the Whitey Street. I like you know, I was also made to believe that my playlist was being played. I was also made to believe my playlist was being played. So I've been seeing I've been seeing all the players on Whitey too. But like what you said right now, that is not that doesn't apply to my manager before. But I don't know, like you said, moving forward, and you have to be like, yeah, you have to like be cautious. Like, why is the right word to be used? But why would I be cautious? My manager can betray me. Everybody can betray me. I don't. But for me to give you the point, let me like believing on people on writing. They made me to believe like yo, they were like there was a time they made me to believe my watch hours being goes like it's been watched, it's been put until like I managed to call like, oh let me go for my watch on myself. Can I ask you why show this how many watch hours do you have? Alazzo said I play your playlist from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Supported no one. My brother all night long. Oh, thank you very much. I think I saw something like Lazarus, let me check something. Let me check something. Let me check something. I'm going to my watch studio right now. You know, like like I got look at my watch hour. Smell it in the room, that perfume color in the light. Everybody's I don't want to say it out here, but I will tell you later. I finish your playlist. Um, are you okay? Like, I will tell everyone. Everybody was helping me right now pushing my playlist. I will tell everyone thank you very much. Like like when you be trying to go, like what I'm doing those live streams. I'm doing live streams just to get some playlists. I've been doing live stream most times. Like about about the copyrights. Sometimes I come here, I do live streams to copyright too. Like I try to support people too. I support people too. Undermining the country I am right now. Like you trying to support from from Africa. When you start to be a supporter from Africa, like then you being a supporter from Africa, it's different from being a supporter from every other place from the world. I'm telling you, like seriously, I'm telling you, like you trying to support from Africa and you would like, oh, it's different from other places in the world. Like it's not like the network there is not like the network here is different. Everything here is different. Everything's like you understand what I'm saying. Where I will push again tonight, give you a full. Oh, thank you very much. I will appreciate that. Like one thing about this live stream I'm doing, like something tells me in my mind, like I'm gonna be living this live stream and I'm gonna be living in running. I'm gonna be living and running after I'm done with live stream. After some time, I'm gonna be taking some time to eat too. So I'm gonna be living and running. You have supported me 100%, and I will be there for you 100%. Why chose I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot. That is why that's why you can call me a lawyer, but right now I'm being J. So if I'm being J and like why would I be in jail? Why would I be in jail? Lazarus deserves to be in jail? Does it have to be in jail for like trying to do my work? Do I deserve to be jail? And like I don't know, I can tell like but that must be a case too. Right? But right choices I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you a lot. You like one thing, let me tell you something. When I was on the live stream this evening, I was sitting and watching them just playing some like you can listen to. I was listening to some Bible stories and some Bible, some religious stories, and I was just sitting and just watching. Then I saw a comment for somebody, and nobody like I was when I read a comment, I was oh okay. Then till you came. When you came, you said hello, and I was like oh that's hello. Like you know why whenever you come, oh God, oh my God, my God, my God, like God bless you. God bless you when you came. You said hello, and that's when I got his spirit to like, okay, let me focus on the shot. Let me focus on the shot and be watching the shot and be saying talking to the shot. I was focusing like I like when I came to the live stream, I was like, okay, don't you don't have to like you don't have to say much. Just like watch a movie, leave the live stream there running, and like sometimes well, then my manager always be the one giving me the inspiration to come on live stream too. So that's why I don't can that's why I can do like that's why I can drop it this track on my manager. That's why I can drop it this track on my manager. Like like when somebody got a good case too, when somebody got somebody got a bad record and also got a good record. So I can't just be judging my manager with a bad record. Why not like my manager be pushing me out there to come on? They're like going on live stream. You got that? Like like I be switching the music to um um yeah I got you. Yeah, I got you. You girl. But you're a solid person. You're a very solid person. You're a very solid person. You're a very solid person. I got you 100% too. I got it 100%. Sometimes can't tell. I'm just see the last sometimes when I was in my comments and I see my comments. Okay, listen. I'm still making like I'm still running like but I already got the song and put at the I ain't gonna be on my video. That's gonna be on my video. But sometimes I just smoke and, just smoke, just be chill, just stand. And I appreciate that a lot, Lazarus. You're my bro for life. You're my bro for life, you understand? And I love you for being real. I love you for being real. Like you're also my playlist. Whenever like whenever I watch my playlist, I'll see the live stream we did together, and I'll be like, oh, and White Roses too. Oh, the live stream we did together, like like those are some days like I enjoy the live stream too. I love Angelo's live stream too. I have been doing the just live stream with different people too. Like I've been doing just live stream with different people. Like like it's easy for my. Oh, I know somebody that will be doing just live stream with next. I won't be like there's something I won't be doing. Like I will be going out for live stream, but there's gonna be a time I'll be going like going far for the live streams. I'll be going far for live streams. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been trying to eat sorts of songs too. As you know, I need to shout out to you on one of my songs go very soon. I need to shout out to you on one of my songs. But I know you be getting some shout out on other songs too. So I like I might hit in 2 hours. And where's Rosie's door? Roses, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Roses, are you there? If you are there, say hello. Say hello. I know you are there. You mean the blessed. I appreciate. Yeah, I love you, bro. Yeah, welcome. Rose, I know you are there. Look at you. I'm like, why you been watching from the backstage? Why you like being like like that's some push out you told me. Right now, like I really like thinking about it. I think I have to like work on my brand more. Like you know what I'm saying? Well, never like I know like some people are waiting for me to play the song from this song. I don't want to go play such a good this song about my manager. Like Lazarus, like let me tell you something, Lazarus. Um, though my manager must be stubborn, though, you understand? But let me tell you something. When you got us, I'm here just busy. Oh, that Jesse's here just busy. So that's just like I'm telling you, when my manager like I know out of 100, my manager has been there. Like sometimes my manager always push me on, like go on live stream, go on live stream, go on live stream. And I was like, okay, let me go on live stream, and I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And but I won't say because she sold me out. She told me so. She gave me some advice, and I came on live stream, and I got issues because of like those advice. I was like, oh, I won't be saying like my manager is bad. No. So sometimes when I think like I don't think that is wise enough for me to be putting out this song for my manager. No. Instead, I will put out as a song like a motivational song from why should this? Why you say stubborn? I'm telling you about my manager. Let me tell you. Like I'm telling you. Why would my manager give me advice, like an advice that would get me problem? Give me advice that would get me trouble. Just give me, oh God, do this. Like, okay. Realize I said, go do this, keep doing this, like doing it this way. Like I was okay. My manager said I should do this way, and boom, I got into problem. Just think about it. But then my manager also tell me, you don't talk to people when they come on your live stream. Don't talk to people when they come on your live stream. And I was talking to people. Okay, I'll try to talk to people when they come on your live stream. My manager said, okay, you give the time, you give the time, you give the time, give the time. Now, like people come to your live stream and you talk to them and they like listen to the like your sound say, and boom, I got an issue because of that. I got an issue because of that. And I was like, okay, let me call my manager and talk to my manager. And tell my manager like, hey, yo, this is the advice you gave me the other time. The advice didn't go well. I'll be having some issues because the advice and my manager was nowhere to be seen. I think they planned it. That is wide. Like this is wide. This is wide. Why would my manager be telling me, go to a live stream, you say anything you want to say, don't worry. Do this, don't worry. And when it's time for the problem right now, when I got into issues, how my manager is not there. Everyone make mistake. I will just say everyone make mistake. Forgiveness is used in my relationship. Oh, that's cool. Well, this guy, this manager, this is a manager and an artist relation. You understand? The manager and the artist and your channel manager too. So they will give you some good advice too. Like when you listen to the advice, you see like, oh there, okay, my manager told me, okay, you have to work on your watch hour. Okay, I say, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And I get and she gave me and I am like I got an idea. we got like we shot the idea together too. And after everything, I got like let me say the this like let me say okay, I got some wash shower. I was doing all what my manager was telling me. Go on live stream, post, go on live stream. Like okay, and there was a time I was talking to the guys more. Like my manager will tell you, oh, these guys are be hitting you up in your live stream. You be like you be saying hello, just say hello. Like Lazarus, just think about that. Just when you try to talk to try to talk to the chat on manager I keep telling you, say hello to the chat, like be like just be free, like do it, like you understand. And boom, that got into problem. And you return like, okay, let me check. Where's my manager? And boom, you didn't see your manager around you. Like, what do you think about that? Is that not brutal? That is a very brutal. That is very that is very brutal. That is very brutal. Last said, you talk to chat. I just can't understand you when you switch to the other English. Okay, you talk to chat, just can't understand me when I switch to the other English. Oh yeah. Okay, when I switch to when I switch to the pidgin English, you can understand me. But when I like okay, right now can you understand me? I would say yes, you understand me. Understand? Oh, you get it right. Well, let me say okay. When my manager tell me occupy, go out talk to anybody, come to your live stream, and be cool with them. Like yourself, be cool with them. Give them the vibe they want, and boom, you come to your live stream, you tell manager, you tell people like, oh, you give me the vibes they want, and you call your manager, oh, hello, my manager, like, you know what is gonna happen to what happened today? Like, I did the live stream, and this was how the live stream went, this was how the live stream went. Like, your manager was like, okay, that is good. Like, you got out, like, you doing that way. And boom, and I was waiting, like, I got a call on my phone. Hey, you got a call, you got a probation too. Like, I got put on a probation, not on probation, I got to put on jail. And just like, hello, you got a case, you got a lawyer got a case, and without no hearing, you gotta put me in the judge. Like, judge is not gonna listen to me. And boom, you know what happened? I was be like, we sentenced to jail. Like, hello, yes, I understand you. Yeah, you're like, that's it. You see? Well, my manager, like, Laz, no, Laz, you have a manager on your YouTube channel right now? You got any manager on your YouTube channel? You know my manager can tell me anybody how on my channel. You know what? Like, my manager has the right to tell anybody how on my channel. Yeah, be like, I'll be tired. I think a repeat offender needs some jail time, not probation. No, like, that's not the case. Like, that's not a repeat offender. Like, when you're talking about, like, okay, for the terms, well, like, you know one thing about me, white choices, if you think you're a repeat offender need jail time, not probation. But why would I talk to my manager about okay, if I've been getting warning, I've been getting warning, like, if I've been getting strikes, I've been getting warning, like, okay, you'll be getting warning. Okay. Then I talk to my manager about it. Like, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this notice? What do you think about this notice for the government that's coming to me? Like, what do you think about it? Like, and my manager was like, oh, I think from my own point of view, you should go for, like, you should be like doing your live stream this way. And probably advice to I think from my point of view, like, you should like talk to the ladies in the chat, talk to the ladies in the chat, laugh with the ladies in the chat, and don't be like you are saying that. And boom, like, I got it. I was like, okay, oh man, since my manager said that it's cool, okay. Then the next thing I got, like, I got a call, I got a K, I got a notification like, oh, you just like being you got a case. I was like, okay, I got a case, I'm gonna be like present in court, like, just for the hearing. And boom, no hearing, no hearing. I wasn't guilty. I was just doing what my manager told me. Then I'll call my manager. If I'm going to take it, okay, if I'm going to get a lawyer, I'm going to call I'm going to call my manager to come and tell the lawyer what is their own part of it, because of the position to case I'm facing. Then boom, I can't reach out to my manager. That's like being backstab. Like he got backstabbed in by management. Lazarus said, yes, I'm a manager, and if you think you really think you really hard, you will know. Oh, you tell me your manager is JD. Laz, are you telling me your manager is JD because you're telling me like if I think really hard, I will know your manager? I don't have to think really hard because I think I'll be seeing you around some YouTubers. Like, so Lazarus, I will say your manager will be JD. And I heard your manager got monetized within 10 days. And I don't think you should be monetized within 5 days too. There's no need wasting taxpayers' money on the hearing. Jail time is needed for sure. No, that's not. What happened to Occupy? Like nothing happened to Occupy. Yeah, Occupy is just being persecuted, but like just being persecuted without hearing. So that is enough. That is enough. That is enough. Well, Jay Lazarus, I think Lazarus, did you give me the Ninjas brothers? Yeah, Lazarus was telling us about his manager, and Lazarus said his manager was JD. So Lazarus, if your manager is JD, no, you say I think very well, and I don't know if your manager is going to be Omar, JD, and no. You got a smedgy too. I think Jesse got smedgy too. Like there's no like why no you don't always see the taxpayers' money, so you can't just be putting an innocent person in jail. You can't be putting an innocent person in the jail. Q Jesse said who is your manager, if I may know? Like my manager is from Nigeria. My manager is from Nigeria. He's a guy. He's a guy. He's a guy. Like he's a guy. Like let me tell me to say some things about government, and I'm like, okay, let me say the things about the government, like talking to the government. When the government come to my chat, I might just say, okay, you can talk to the government too. And boom, I got an issues right now. My manager is in here to defend himself. Like, oh, that's not good. And you know the worst part, Jesse? I've been like trying to reach out to my manager. I've been trying to reach out to my manager. I've been trying to call this manager, and this manager has been like why will you put me down and go let me tell you just showed me away? Like that's not cool. You should understand, Jesse. That's not cool. That's not cool. You know, right now it's already 2 hours, and I got some people here right now. I don't know. I mean, like I have right now. That's where it is. I don't get a like on my video, but I can give people likes. Oh, Lazarus, thank you for giving me the like. Thank you for giving me the like, Lazarus. Thank you for giving me the like. Thank you for giving me the like, Lazarus. Laz, thank you for the like. And thank you for the like too. You know what is surprising to me? I just tested my manager, right? I just called my manager again. Like, there's no way for me to reach out to my manager, so and there's no way for me to get a manager soon. The manager may not want to associate with you your crime. That is treason. You can't overtake a government. You see, that is treason. And you know, like these government people, like this opposition party that as a try to like put me in jail, like they be committing treason too. They want to overthrow the government. And I said about him, and they be committing treason too. And they said like, because I'm a J, I can defend that. What do you mean like QJC? I owe you 2 more. I'm coming. I wanted to support. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, bro. I don't want my like I go right now. I don't want my like I go right now. But my I think if my manager would be out, I think I'll be having more like right now. I'll be having more. I'll be more like. What you see? That's YouTube for you. That's YouTube for you. I don't know how many like I got right now. If I got 10 likes, that's it. But you know I can get myself up to like 20 likes. But still I'm still gonna like okay. I get myself up to 10, 20 likes. Oh wow, 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 wow. Oh last thank you very much for the double sub. I appreciate it a lot. You know why Hank? Where Hank was there too. Hank also was here too. Last when are you coming on live stream? When you coming on live stream? You see 13 over there? Oh wow, thank you very much. If I see 13 over there. Like okay. Oh, like thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Lies right now. I need to get something to I need to eat. So how we gonna be camera? I need to eat some fresh fish. How we gonna have the camera too? So last thank you for being on my live stream. Um Rosie are you there? And JC are you there? I just wanted to finish my life before I come to support. Oh, Lars, are you on your live stream? Lars, are you on the live stream? Are you on live stream, Lars? Let me know. Lazarus is Lazarus on the live stream? Oh, Rosie, are you there? Okay. I think you should be hitting. You should be hitting. You should be hitting your my manager hub. If you know my manager Roses, hits my manager hub. Yeah, like Roses, you understand? Like I need I need Roses. I'm telling you, like I need accountability from my manager. I need accountability from my manager. That is not good. That's not cool. That's not cool. I need accountability from my manager. And that's not cool. It's not cool. Like there's a reason. You know, I need accountability from my manager. That is something like I really need from my manager. I need accountability for like the advices you give it to me. Like understand. You also need to take accountability of your actions. Like no, my actions is different. Like, but I advice from my manager too. Like when I want to take an action, what is the reason? What is the duty of my manager? Is the duty of my manager is to like give me advice? Like no, like sure, like you are done this out, you are not supposed to be taking some action. And you know, like when I did that, like when I most times I tell my manager was going on my live stream, and it's like just for clarification, like, okay, is it good? He said, no, this is not good. You have to take down the light stream. I would say, okay, that was good. But like today, I live in private BC. I said something about people hating on me, and I knew. So until I have a conversation with someone about it, I can't make a public. Oh, why is that? Like, why is that? Is that like is those people hating on you? Are they on YT or they on your real life? Like you got your real life, you got your YT too. I don't know if you got two, but if you got a real life manager, you got a YT manager too, or you got a light, or you got a wife, a YT wife and a real wife, and you need to tell me your manager too. So you don't think you did anything wrong. Like on why shows I'm telling you, like I should be talking to my manager. Like if I did anything wrong, I think my manager should be like, okay, I deserve an accountability from my manager. My manager should always say, I'm like, if I do something wrong, my manager should always say, like, okay, I told you no, do this, and you shouldn't do that. Whitey wife and Ray wife. Like I'm asking Lazarus. Like you yo, what's kind of like man, stop that, stop that. How you doing that? I'm telling you, like we're talking serious issues. Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, like I really need to talk to my manager. I need to talk to my manager. Like I need to talk to my manager. Like I'm telling you. How about SY6? Oh, that for that I don't know about I don't know about that. 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 But like for me, for me, I don't know. I can don't Lazarus, do you know like do you have anything like you have any public you have any ex-wife like you should tell me about that too. Lazarus, you tell me about that. No, white is stress people. Snitches one snitches on me. White is street people snitches on me and talk about me to my future wife. I'm not supposed to know. I only have JD. No one else. People just hate for no. Oh wow! They be talking shit about you to JD. Like why? What are they talking about you to JD? And the white really said the side chicks. No, white really I don't know I don't know side chicks. I don't know side chicks. I don't know side chicks, so I don't know more about side chicks. I don't know anything about side chicks. I may be doing some laugh and flirting like laugh and flirting. But I don't do side chicks. Like no, I don't do side chicks. I don't do side chicks. That's it. Even my manager knows I don't do side chicks. I'm telling you, like seriously, I'm telling you, like I don't do side chicks. Like I'm telling you, like seriously, I don't do side chicks. I'm telling you. Like you may like to be thinking like, oh, these guys will do side chicks, or everybody white will be like, so this guy be doing side chicks. Like no, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person. And bro, I will tell you, bro, like bro, they don't like JD to be like, this is cool with you. So last what we try to talk shit about you to JD, and why would JD be listening to them? No side anything. No side no said anything. I used to flirt to keep people from knowing who I was really with. But now everyone knows, so I don't have to flirt anymore. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. But like this is what he said right now. This same thing like this same thing that's going to be going on. Like you don't be flirting, like you flirt like try to flirt like I'm not covering up your relationship. And at the same time your relationship needs to be out like the lady wants you to be like propose. The lady wants you to like put them at door. So and like it's dangerous to put them at door. It's dangerous. Like everybody focus on your relationship and maybe look like okay, what's gonna happen? What's gonna turn up in this relationship? Like let me tell you something. Like I think it's been like more secrecy. Then put it on lady out there. Okay, right now everybody know you're Jetty. Everybody know you're Jetty. So everybody will be like, okay, when they see you saying hello to somebody else, they will go to Jetty. And like something. Oh, when Jetty sees you say hello to somebody else too, I don't know what Aisha is going to feel. But if you got a manager that is telling you like, okay, go and do this, and Jetty sees that, oh, that would be like a manager is kind of like training you out there. That's kind of like what's going on with me. Okay. Your manager will be like training you out there. Your manager will be like training you out there. You don't see? Y'all will be like training out there. Okay, no side. No side. No side, okay. Okay, these guys put posting some 6 days, 10 days ago. Only 10 days ago. 1 week, like let me say tomorrow is like this well better. Right now, I think I have to get some really let me get something. I need to eat 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 something too, you know. I need to eat something too. I need to eat something. I need a manager by you. And you got a manager by you too. Like, okay, bro. Lazarus, is JD your manager too? I heard JD got monetized in 10 days. Laz, wow, congratulations. Welcome to welcome to Kenya. No problem, you will come at your own free time. Oh, Lazia. Lazia, welcome to Kenya. You are welcome to Kenya. I wish you got like a lovely fisher. You got a fisher wife already. I think you are blessed by Whitey too. So you should be like last you should be doing some super shots. You should be doing some super shots or Whitey for blessing you with a wife. It's not cool to be like it's not easy to get a wife on Whitey. It's not easy. Right now like you in an open relationship and that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. It's good to be in a open. JD does not believe them and their lies and screenshot. Oh wow, let's be a screenshot too. She tells me because we keep no secret. No one is screenshotting this now, right now. Oh yeah, you see that? You can see that? Like who are those people like going back beyond you to talk shit about you to JD? Like that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, like for real, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you. Telling you. That doesn't make any sense. Why would it be taking say like just going down to say shit about you to JD? Why are they gonna gain? Nothing they're gonna gain. Why you know like why you like you when you have a serious relationship on white? You like you have to watch the things you say I do. Hey, white roses, no, you should be saying that. No, you shouldn't be saying that. You said people are wide. Are they wide? What are they wide for? You see what he said? He said JD Village. He said JD Village him already. So that's not like he doesn't have any issues too. But why they send a screenshot to JD? Last JD your manager, like you got a babe as a manager. You got a babe as a manager. I know your name. I know your names. Send this screenshot to you are scared to say it out to me loud. Oh, who is that? Lazarus. Like, what is that? Like, what you thinking the people come? No, Lazarus, I don't think those people said. I don't think those people send. I don't think those people send the screenshots to Jerry. I don't think they are young. And last, if you know, like, anyone said in the screenshot to Jerry, can I know the names? I can have you do some investigation about that too. I'm a lawyer. How defend your dad too? Last, follow your heart. Have leave snatchers alone. Satisfy your heart. Don't know about this artist. I know no one wishes everyone good. I don't know about this. At least I know No one wishes everyone good. Just handle your right shape underwater. You will go for last. Okay, you got that last. You can read that for yourself for last. I know I try to read it for you, but you should read that for yourself. You understand that better. You understand that better. So, but last right now, I'm talking about my manager. I need I need an accountability from my manager for what my manager did to me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, like no, my manager didn't fail. It didn't fail. Thank you, Jackson. Last said thank you, Jackson. Last year, welcome, last. But you know these people talking about you, like talking about shit to you to Jerry. You know that? You know them and the girls, well, you know the whitey girls probably they love like they did same thing to you with I don't know. Like, boy, you love this girl, Jerry. Girl, you love this girl, Jerry. You love this girl, Jerry. Like, you love this girl, Jerry. And people talking about shit about you, Jerry. And you like, no, there's a lot. He said, thank you, Joseph. Right, like I want to say something, I know, or like that's the picture I was watching. I don't know why. I don't know why this came up. I don't know why this came up. I don't see this thing. I don't see this. It came up right now. You see that? Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I had to learn that hard way. How do you get like um white choices have you expressed that too? Have you expressed that too? Like everybody be here. Have you expressed that too? Like have you expressed that too? Well, I'm telling you, like I just click on my ninja right now. I just click on my ninja right now. And like what's it like a pop out? These are what pop out, my ninja. I'm telling you. Like so this I saw this too. So I was like trying to look at it. You see? You see? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Jesse said, Lars, you're welcome. You know, privacy had powers. You don't seek validation from anyone. Just focus on right shape and that's all. Right, that you're right, JC. You're right. And White Rose said, stop. Why is not like are you telling JC to stop? And White Rose says, saying, where's that occupy? Like, where's that occupy? Like, you want me to show you? You're like, I told somebody your pop out on my. Let me tell you, I told somebody your pop out. I tell you somebody your pop out. You check it out. You should know that person. Like I was like checking my ninja and immediately I got in my ninja. Like your popper, like it just popped up. So Jesse, do you know why? Do you know who is that already on the scene? And they say I have a year. Okay, wait. Last said last said Jesse. Last said Jesse. The last said they have had years to get JD with no luck. I came around and she is in love less than a month. Low, obviously, and better. Oh wow. Are you hot? Are you better? You hot? Are you already you're already white in space right now? Okay. Why actually says that is true, Jesse. That is true, Jesse. But you know that you read what Jesse just said. Jesse was asking me, who is that? Send that one too. Like, okay, Jesse, I don't know. Jesse look like the manager type. Oh no. Jesse look like the manager type. Send that one too. Last where? But take care too. Oh, okay. Yes, he said last where but take care too. We are ladies. We wishes him well. Oh, you wishes him well. You should wish on JD well too. You should wish JD well too. You saw son. You should wish JD well too. Last said is the hottest right now. Last the hottest on town. Like when you got the hottest in town, what like you get the hottest in town and you be flexing with the hottest in town. So last is the hottest in town right now. JD's been having the hottest in town. Like, oh, it's not the ladies. Oh, it's not the ladies. Like, you mean like you telling me like this you be telling me this from the guys. You be telling me this from the guys. You tell like last manager. Last manager. What is like last manager? Like okay, QJC. Like QJC. What is last manager? Like I don't understand. QJC was the last manager. Last manager. Like I don't understand. Like oh no. Oh like oh what? I was subscribed to myself with this artist. Like I was subscribed to myself with this artist. I've been getting 15 likes. 15 likes. Last manager. What is this manager you talking about? Jesse, what's the manager you talking about? And Lazarus. Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Like Laz said, I look like your manager. Oh, Jesse, do you want to be my manager? You want to be my manager? Yes, I'm asking you, do you want to be my manager? I think my manager will be on this. You will be on the bus. I'll probably somewhere else. You want to be my manager? I'm telling you, you want to be my manager. You want to be my manager, Jesse? White dresses was like, yeah, white dresses you can see, like, you can see. But like, I've been like, but now Jesse, let me tell you something. I've been betrayed before. So before you're gonna be my manager, it's gonna like, you're gonna pass through a lot of like, you're gonna pass through a lot of screening. I've been betrayed before by my manager. I've been set up. I've been set up by my manager. I've been told to do this, and boom, I'm doing this. My manager will tell me, "Oh, that's not what I told you to do. You do the right thing, do the wrong thing." My manager keep giving me the wrong advice. Go there, talk to all the ladies, flirt with JC, tell JC you love JC. That is what my manager will be telling me. My manager will tell me, go there, tell everyone you love them. And boom, I tell them, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. And the next thing you see, my manager like, who said that? I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. No, I need someone to manage to. I need someone to manage me, occupy. Yo, you need someone to manage you. You need someone to manage you. Like if you want me to manage you, no, I'm not a manager. I'm a lawyer. So you think when you need a lawyer, you should be coming to me. You know, like occupy that is fun. Now I'm telling you, like you like yo, listen, like my manager will tell me, go there, tell everyone you still love them. My manager will just tell me, tell everyone you love them. Like, and when the problem comes, and then my manager is nowhere to be found. Like just like, why would my manager do that to me? He told me to go out there, tell everyone I love them, and boom. When the people call, my manager is not here to be found. He ran away. Like, what? And he said, you got ladies coming to your charity, tell them you love them. What? Why would my manager do that to me? That's like, and I've been the fool. Let me be the fool. Like, I listen to my manager, everything that my manager tells me, I listen to it. I listen to everything my manager tells me. Hey, so you see the story out there? When you listen to everything your manager tells you, and your manager tells you, hey, you go there and tell everyone you love them, You can do that or go there with just a backflip, and boom, you've been doing that, and you got issues. Jesse said Lazarus, nah, I need a manager because I can't keep quiet. I am free spirit and say I always feel. You need a manager too. I told you to Lazarus, I thought you got a manager. You know, Lazarus, you don't need a manager. You need a lawyer like me. The lawyer will be giving you some advice. This is what we'll be doing on Whitey to avoid on being like to avoid falling a victim, to avoid falling a victim for this to these hyenas, because you know, like when hyenas get you, they hit you, they eat you very raw, they eat you raw. Like hyenas are they are very savage, so it's called the scavengers. Then you got the scavengers like, oh no, no, don't let those hyenas catch you. No need, don't like. I'm interview. White Rose said I'm interviewing a new manager. And White Rose, are you interviewing a new manager? Do you got a manager? Are you interviewing a new manager for yourself? Are you talking about getting a new manager for me? If it's about getting a new manager for me, you know, like the manager after being through like a lot of like refining, like I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like dealing with a manager. Or my ex manager did a lot to me. Did a lot to me. I don't like what my manager got upset and start doing things like the way that, you know, like my manager can just get upset and start giving me some wrong advice. Go out there, dance, and tell the guys you love them. White Roses, who is that? Who will be that? White Roses on chair, cute Jesse said, White Roses, who be that? Lo, don't pick anyone in the bushes. They are coward and will snitch on you for the reason and no gain to them. You see that? You hear that? Why would like someone be in my bushes? What am I doing in my bushes? Like, is a guy, you don't buy bushes? I don't burn bushes. I don't burn bushes. So why should this? You said you, yes, for myself, I also need a new lawyer. Oh, why should this? You need a new lawyer for yourself too, JC. Is if he's qualified, I'll let you know. I will let you know. Okay. Why should this? I'm interviewing a new manager. Yes, myself and also a new lawyer. Okay. You got the manager for yourself, you got a new lawyer for yourself, and I think you're gonna be missing your whole lawyer. You don't think that your whole lawyer is capable of doing everything for you? That's good. But you know, like one thing about your old lawyer is to calm. It's to calm. It's to calm. It's to calm. You know? Okay. For everybody getting a lawyer and manager, God bless you people for that. Other people get a good manager and get a good lawyer for yourself too. And for me, I don't think I will need any manager soon. I don't think I will be needing any manager soon. But JC, if you need a lawyer, you got the best of lawyers over here. You got the best lawyer over here too. Jesse, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Jesse. Okay. No, your lawyer was in jail. Why would you say what happened to your old lawyer? What was the case? What was the case with your old lawyer? What was the case with your old lawyer? Why was it jail? You take him to court? Why would he be jail for 10 years? That's a lot of years. That's like going to jail. You know what your old lawyer did to you. JC, White shows is if you were in a relationship, would you allow your person to keep good friends of opposite sex? That's a good question. That's a good question. And is a repeated offender. If you're like offender in terms of what, like you should be a repeated offender when you do something bad. So, what bad is your lawyer do to the court, and why is it been was it like was he given the chance to be heard? That was there a court hearing, and is he guilty? Was he found guilty? We got a lot of questions about that. And you don't think your lawyer is capable enough to defend you? There's nothing wrong with the friends of opposite sex. Just not everyone after a is with me. Just not anyone after is it with me. Okay, that is it. That is it. You see. So why choices? Well, so let me ask you a question. If your manager like is somebody you taking advice from, and the person tells you to go and do this, and at the same time the person is saying something else, like saying don't do this, and the person will tell you do this, and same time tells you don't do this. So like what would you say about that person? Is it double standard? Like you go there, do this, and don't do this. That's what you mean right now. So is it double standard on white roses? Is it double standard? If it is double standard, let me know. Let me know. Misunderstanding don't count. It wasn't it's repeat of felony. Oh, repeat of felony. Was it a repeat of felony? Oh, like what is if a repeat of the last way if you're talking about repeat of felony, like there should be a crime. There should be a crime. There should be a crime for that. So what crime is it? What are the charges against your lawyer? So those are questions. What are the charges against the lawyer? And you think your whole lawyer can defend you? Do you care about your own lawyer? Do you trust your whole lawyer? So those are the cases though. Laws, yes, but at some point depends on how they relate to one another. Okay. It's all about boundaries and limits. It's all about boundaries and limits. And my lawyers are okay. Why should this is where you come about it? This is what I'm talking about too. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, let me say. Okay, why should you said something right now? You told me something, and I'm gonna like okay. Let me draft it back from my manager, Mister. Okay, you know, Mister, tell me like okay, go out there, don't keep any boundaries. Go out there, say anything you want to say out there. And I go there, I say anything I want to say. And the next thing, Mr. will tell me like, I didn't tell you to do that. Mr. will tell me I didn't tell you to do that. So keeping the boundaries and the limit. So if my manager Mr. is telling me to do that, if I don't keep limit, you can talk to anybody. And then I'll go out there to talk to people, and it's causing issues. So why will we talk about that? That's like my manager giving me the wrong idea, the wrong advice. By giving me the wrong advice when they know the right advice. Okay, I ask because white people have problems with me being friends with good friends. JD says stay friends, but they still tell her every time like I visit. Coward who need something important to do. Oh, JD. You like you mean like JD if he's spying on you or we putting people at door like that is the best that's something like let me tell you something. White Rose said you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, White Rose, can you tell me what you understand? You're trying to say? Okay, Occupy. I'm leaving because I refuse to stay quiet, and I'm already in trouble if if it's repeated for real. Oh no, like okay. Lazarus, let me tell you something. You know something? There's this mistake on these people on whitey does like when you try to be friends to people, this is a whitey space, and this is a whitey space. Like when you try to be friends with people, like there's no link to like and you got a woman who cares about, and the woman cares about you too. You know something I will advise both parties to do. I will advise both parties not to follow what people on whiteys be saying, or not to listen to like go to the chat, or just check like what you're saying, or like what you're saying on some other people live stream. But most of those things you're saying, they may be like fallacy. They may be fallacy. Like you don't mean them too. So sometimes your actions doesn't tell like you like that's like your actions. What you say on the live stream is different from what you're thinking on life on your real life. So sometimes if you're having a conversation with Jerry and that's on real life, like a real phone conversation, and you come on a live stream and say something, that's two different things. You understand what I'm saying? There's a social media lifestyle and there's a real lifestyle. So that's where people go about the mistake. They think like what people say on social media, like, oh, like they be doing this, they be trying to do this. No, that's they get it wrong. They get it wrong because probably the person you're talking to knows like both of you be talking about real life, and the person knows like, okay, this is my limit. And what the person is saying on social media is different. That is not like that is not like going against like that is not just like playing a game of social media. Like social media is a game. It's a game. You understand? It's a game. Social media is a game. I'm still trying to wait and see if I'm going to get my lawyer. What I know, it's really hard for me to get my lawyer, and it's hard for me to get my manager too. I just really good or tell me, okay, White Rose, are you there? If you're there, say hello. It's time for me to say goodbye to everyone. But before I'm going to say goodbye, I'm still gonna put this. Still gonna play this song. I'm still gonna play this song again. Okay. Oh, Lazarus, thank you for being here. God bless you. God bless you. I should not bother you more. Yeah. Okay, Jesse said White Rosie said hello. White Rosie said I really need to talk to my manager. I need to talk to my manager. I need to talk to my manager very right. Really, like there's a lot we need to like. There's a lot I need to discuss with my manager. But there's a lot I need to discuss with my manager. Right now, there's a lot I need to talk to my manager. I have to get something clear from my manager. Jesse said, last rumors mongers should not bother you, my brother. Okay, bye, Occupy. God bless you. We know, Jesse. God bless you. God bless everyone on being on my live stream. Okay, I need to talk to my manager. But you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be leaving the live stream. I'm not like any live stream. I'm just going to be like, yes. I mean, how I'm like, I'm going. End of the live stream. God bless you all. I love you all. White Tracy, God bless you. For starting the shout. Lazarus, God bless you. For starting the shout. JC, God bless you for starting the shout. I have to go right now. And any best I can do is to be yo. By Occupy. Occupy is not going. Occupy is not lost. I'm just gonna be yo. Okay. God bless you all. Stay blessed. God. I'm good. I'm gone. Okay. This is all I'm gonna be doing. So, happy honest. Honestly, no, but so, what you call it? Because
9 distinct orders in that hierarchy of celestial glory. Overcome by awe, I began to tremble, but the men reassured me, saying, "Be strong, Enoch. Do not be afraid." Then they showed me from afar the Lord seated on an immense throne, exalted above all things. With reverence I asked, "What lies beyond this? What exists in the 10th heaven?" And they answered, "That is where God himself dwells." In Hebrew, this heaven is called Aravot. In that sacred place, all celestial beings gather, standing upon 10 steps, arranged according to their levels and functions. They bow before the Lord and then return to their places, singing softly in eternal praise to the infinite light. Around the throne were cherubim and seraphim, beings with 6 wings and many eyes, who never depart from the divine presence. They remain before God, carrying out his will with devotion while chanting, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Heaven and earth are full of his glory." As I beheld all of this, the 2 men said to me, "Enoch, we were instructed to guide you only this far." Then they departed, leaving me alone at the edge of the 7th heaven. Terrified and overwhelmed with awe, I fell to the ground and whispered, "What is happening to me?" It was then that the Lord sent a magnificent being, Gabriel, the archangel. He appeared before me and said, "Be strong, Enoch. Do not fear. Come with me. You are destined to stand before the Lord forever." But I, gripped by fear, thought within myself, "Lord, my spirit nearly abandoned me from sheer terror. I trusted the men who brought me here. I believed they would lead me to you." Then Gabriel lifted me like a leaf carried by the wind and brought me before the face of the Lord. As I looked upward, I saw the 8th heaven, called Musalot in Hebrew, where the transitions between dry and rainy seasons are regulated, and where the 12 celestial constellations dwell, above the seventh heaven. Then I was taken to the ninth heaven, known as Kokavim. There are the abodes of the 12 zodiac signs, fixed in the firmament. Finally, I reached the highest point of all creation, the 10th heaven, Aravath. I lifted my eyes and beheld the face of the Lord. It was like burning iron drawn from the fire, glowing, sparking, and blazing intensely. The vision of his presence was indescribable. Who am I to attempt to describe the indescribable? The glory of the Lord is so great that no tongue can express it, no thought can comprehend it. I cannot count the instructions that proceed from his lips, nor number the countless voices that echo from his presence. His throne is colossal, not made by human hands, and is surrounded by legions of cherubim and seraphim who sing without ceasing. His beauty is eternal, and his glory exceeds imagination. Overwhelmed by such majesty, I fell on my face to the ground. Then the Lord spoke to me, saying, "Be strong, Enoch. Do not be afraid. Rise and stand before me for all eternity." At that moment, the archangel Michael came to me, lifted me up, and brought me to remain before the presence of the Lord. Then the Most High turned to his celestial servants, and as a test said, "Let Enoch stand before me forever." The glorious beings around the throne bowed in reverence and replied, "So be it, according to the word of the Lord." Then the Lord commanded Michael, "Remove from Enoch his earthly garments, anoint him with my fragrant oil, and clothe him in the garments of my glory." Michael obeyed. He anointed me with the heavenly oil, brighter than any light, gentle as dew, with a sweet and comforting fragrance. When I looked at myself, my body shone like the glorious ones. I had become like the celestial beings. Then the Lord summoned one of his wisest archangels, Praviel, whose wisdom surpasses all others, and who records all the works of the Lord. The Most High said to him, "Bring the books from my storehouses and a fast-writing pen. Give Enoch the finest and most revealing scrolls." Praviel came to me and began to teach me everything. He explained the heavens, the earth, and the seas, the elements and their movements, the patterns of thunder, the paths of the sun and moon, the seasons, the days, and the hours. He revealed the origins of the winds, the number of the angels, and how their songs are composed.
Get chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
He taught me about human life, the languages of songs, the divine laws, the teachings, and all the righteous praises worthy of being known. Everything I now share was imparted to me by him. Finally, he said, "Sit and write. Record every soul that will ever be born, and the place is prepared for each one, for all eternity. Every spirit was planned before the foundation of the world, and each soul is paired with another for 30 days and 30 nights." And so, obeying the command of the Most High, I sat down and wrote with utmost care everything that had been revealed to me. In the end, I completed 366 books, faithfully recording the visions and secrets entrusted to me. Then the Lord called out to me once again. With a voice both powerful and tender, he said, "Enoch, come, sit at my left hand beside Gabriel." I knelt in reverence, and he continued, "Enoch, my beloved, everything you have seen, all that has been created, all that exists, and all that is yet to come, has now been revealed to you. Before time began, before anything existed, I created all things out of nothing. I made the invisible visible. I caused the spiritual to take form in the physical world. Listen carefully, Enoch. The words you have heard, I have never shared them with any of my angels. I never revealed to them the origin of existence itself, nor the vastness of my endless kingdom. They do not understand how all of creation was called into being. But to you, I have revealed it. Before anything could be seen, I was already walking through the invisible, from one end of what is now called heaven to the other. Just as the sun moves across the firmament from east to west, I crossed the void, without rest, without pause, laying the foundations of creation, shaping what would one day be seen. and thus ended Enoch's extraordinary journey through the 10 heavens. He walked through realms of indescribable light, crossed the prisons of fallen angels, stood within the storehouses of stars, and appeared before the throne of the living God. He saw the fate of the rebellious and the eternal reward promised to the faithful. And behind every vision, one divine truth echoed with holy clarity. God reigns over all, both in heaven and on earth. Enoch was not chosen only for his righteousness, but to record everything he witnessed, a timeless testimony, a living message for every generation to come. It is a message of warning, of hope, and of eternal purpose. Now, one question remains. What will you do with this revelation? Will you ignore what has been unveiled, or seek justice, repentance, and faith? Will you walk toward the eternal kingdom, or continue living as if nothing had been said? The book of Enoch is not merely a chronicle of visions. It is a calling. It reveals the majesty of God, the gravity of judgment, and the glorious beauty of the divine plan. May each of us choose faithfulness, so that one day we too may stand before him, clothed in glory, just as Enoch was. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through the 10 heavens of Enoch. If this video touched you in any way, like, share, and subscribe for more content on the hidden mysteries of the Bible and celestial revelations. Comment below, I am seeking the kingdom, if you desire to remain firm on the path of light. May God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Every Sunday, in every corner of the world, people gather to hear a story. For more than 2,000 years, that story has been told and retold. Along the way, each generation has found in its telling its own meaning and interpretation. That story of a man called Jesus of Nazareth, a man who became Jesus Christ, was originally told by his first followers, and then retold in accounts by later believers in the Gospels. So began the building of a religion. Now it is our turn, with the help of scholars and historians, theologians and archaeologists, to return to that time and use our best efforts to understand that story of a man born in obscurity, in whose name a faith was made. We know so little about him, that he was born more than 2,000 years ago, and that he lived in Palestine. We know he was baptized and became a preacher. And we know that he was publicly executed. What manner of man is this, that even the winds and the seas obey him?
With so little evidence to go by, archaeologists must sift the clues, and scholars decode the stories told by the first followers of Jesus.
The problem for any historian in trying to reconstruct the life of Jesus is simply that we don't have sources that come from the actual time of Jesus himself.
The historian's task in understanding Jesus and the Jesus movement and early Christianity is a lot like the archaeologist's task in excavating a tell. You peel back layer after layer after layer of interpretation. And what you always find is a plurality of Jesuses.
History isn't made to record the deeds of a person like Jesus. Jesus is very much like most people, statistically speaking.
Wait, what now? What do you say? What you talking about, man?
I want to drink water.
Oh, no, Sam. I built a little fort. Somebody did.
Is this place safe?
But, yeah, it's safe. So, I mean, usually,
Do you have animals?
I know, it's like, who built that? I was like, oh, did you really? No kidding. I've seen it before, but I was like, it got bigger, right? So you guys started it and then you continued on. Because I remember before I seen it, it was just like, just that little, yeah, exactly. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's a little small. Yeah, right. At first, I didn't even see you guys. It sounded like these like four little kids are like this little around. I was like,
That's why they ran there that way. I was like, what are they doing? I'm like, okay, they saw us.
they're so strange, man. They're all black out here.
Over the TV, right?
Yeah. I know, right? like 7, and the dude offered us a ride. And we had bikes. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a ride. My friend's like, no, we're not. My mom said no. I'm like, come on. He's like, oh, they're bikes bus road. She's like, we're literally 5 blocks away. So I want to ride for that. Yeah, dude, we'll get you in there. I would be there. I know, I was pretty stupid.
I know, I at least get my Easter, definitely. If there's a fucking white van with puppies, they're there.
Yeah, stay away.
3 weeks to hide.
Yeah.
When I first went to around, I like walk around the block across the street.
Right.
Even though it's outside, but I didn't want to say hi first. I was like, look like somebody I knew. Oh gosh, the first time I didn't
Yeah. No, I'm just, I don't know how to live stream. I'm just kind of going around here. No, it's not on YouTube, but it's not me. I'm just on somebody's channel. I should probably, I'm gonna mute myself, guys. I'm just sitting here talking, everybody's watching me.
It's awesome.
Actually,
Not a lot. I know it's not insane, but like.
yeah, I don't know nothing about this stuff, so.
Yeah.
But anyways, you guys have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
I have somebody. I was people watching.
I'll see like beer bottles and shooters and everything. Like there's people out there. It's sometimes I'll go clean it up and stuff.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Well, I mean, because there's drunk kids out there.
If they're cheap, I know. We've been looking at that all day.
It's so interesting. What have you seen when you was in the chat?
No.
It's her number.
No, I'm good. It's not, there was like, I saw like 4 little kids, and they all looked at me, and they just started running. And then I was like, why are they out here by themselves? And then their moms, they have 2 moms. They came down the trail, and I was like, oh, okay, they're with their mom. But they were little, they looked like they were like 4 years old.
Something like, what do you think I would be mad? I wouldn't be mad. Getting a number is not bad. Meeting new friends is not bad. Focus on the topic of today.
Alright,
Meeting on the topic. Sorry.
Alright, so you're gonna lead the topic because you're the host and you've been doing this.
You need to read chat.
Alright, reach out. Hold on.
Okay, have you got the lawyer? Lawyer of what? I think he goes cyber. I know what she's doing. You want her. If I know something that you want, it's she cute. Your mother will try to take her number, need to go. I have to clean my phone. Oh, he dropped. I didn't know. He's here coming back.
I hit the back button again. Yeah, that was my bad. Alright, so I'm gonna start looking at the comments too.
Focus, guys.
I'll be honestly, like, them are good looking guys, so don't be thinking anything. Jack, no, Harvard.
Give me some minutes.
crazy. You should have been at what line was it? It was was it, what's her name? White Rose? That shit was crazy. Now, but if we're gonna be on topic though, what was it talking about? Long distance relationships? What was the question exactly?
The topic is, let me go look, see what I put the title. It is all long distance work.
Okay.
Sorry.
What do you guys think?
Long distance work.
Gotta feed the horses.
Which quickie, you guys? Me having quickie.
Should probably would. Matthew should probably look at your drinks. That's a good one. Oh god. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll get in there.
Anybody this is occupied here, man.
Where is he? Oh my god. Why you got all these ninjas that I never know because you were open White Rose's chat? I didn't even know that was you.
It is him, he got like that ninjas.
Jeez. But see, I guess I gotta learn the more that he talks in chat because I'm starting to get a hang of it. I'm starting to get a hang of how he talks in chat.
I'm gonna maybe focus on the road. It doesn't want to come for me because of my opinion. What did you say, David? Maybe I'm not going boss to you. Yeah, what Joseph said, she will come when after she's doing something so that she'll be active.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Neuro. But like, I don't know. I got a question for you guys. Like, what more do you have to give? Because you don't really know somebody until you actually see them, like every day. Because like some people, they might seem like you might meet them, and they seem, they might be good with their kids, or they're good with any kids, or things like that. You might take them as a hard worker, but then they find out like, oh, they just want to sit around on their free time. They don't want to, do an extra housework or try to get ahead in life. They just have like a depressed attitude. Because you can't always see that, like, when you don't see them every day. You almost have to live with them, or at least experience them like on a day-to-day basis.
That's why you have to, like, it's not good to lie. Like, if you have kids, you have to say you have kids. If you are ready to settle, but sometimes how do you know that this lady is ready to settle? How do you tell? If you date someone for 3 years and yet you're not yet to meet, and maybe once you settle, you want to settle, and maybe she's not ready to settle. How do you deal with that circumstance?
Alright, so how do you mean by settle? And like why would you not see somebody for 3 years?
What?
Like, so you said like what if a person's not ready to settle? And then you also said like you've been dating for 3 years, but you haven't seen them. So like, why would it take 3 years?
Why it takes 4 years? I can say that.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you said like if you haven't seen. she's not ready to settle.
Okay, I was just saying. Okay, I was saying like okay, some ladies maybe like yeah, my lady, yes, I'm also like also it depends. Like some ladies might be like, oh, okay. He was asking me about when I was saying about ladies, you might date someone for 3 years or 4 years, whatever. Like depends on the duration. And maybe the lady, the time you want to like come together, make family, and maybe lady is not ready to settle. I understand it.
Yeah, I'm understanding. But does that mean marriage or does that mean kids? Like 3 years and she's not ready for kids, or 3 years and she's not ready for marriage?
3 years of dating and testing each other if you are made together.
3 years, I would call it quits. Because if you don't know if you want to be with somebody after 3 years, it's not going to work.
Wow. About to me, you are okay for a year. I don't even want to think. Letting the nurse. Yeah, I'm innocent. Leave me and she got ready. Next card, my namesake, Rolika. Please not a waste of time. This you have never seen what people dating 3 years. They date even 7 years. Yes, you can come up. As long as you open your camera, come with the camera open because it's vertical. Someone might come like.
Yeah, no, I just 3 years. That's a long time. Like, I mean, it's a little different. Like, let's say you're in a long distance relationship where you don't get to see them. You know, and there's a long period of time where.
All the positive words, yes. Sleep. Come on, I just stayed here. You left already.
You say like a year, and then you finally get to a point where you can see each other after a year, a lot, and it takes another 2 years. I don't think that I would wait more than a year. I think a year to me is long enough to date somebody before you make a decision. You know, because my question is why would it take any longer? Like, what more are you going to find out about that person, you know, that would make you decide that I'm not so sure about this? Like, what's going to change after a year?
How long can you wait for yourself? There's a question from the chat. Hayden, welcome. You answer. I'm done with reading the chat.
Holy crap, there was a lot of chat. Okay, so no, but you're asking me. I didn't see that in the chat. But how long can I wait? I would say like again,